What's up, guys? This is Jackson. Um, I want to complete the chapter one of shadowing speaking practice. Let's start with last time we talked about the sentence up to language language up until about 15, and today we start with I had done very poorly all the way to the end, which is choose from other languages. Let's start with the first sentence. I had done very poorly at Spanish. Here we find those we find those keywords. For those keywords, we stress the sound and unstress the others. I had done very poorly at Spanish. Here we can see that very poorly and Spanish are the keywords. So I had done very poorly at Spanish becomes the sentence becomes I had done very poorly at Spanish. I had done very poorly at Spanish. The word at is unstressed. I had done very poorly at Spanish. And when I moved from one school to another, I had a chance to choose from other languages. Let's break it down. The first one, when two words are linked together, so it would be when I, not when I. When I move from one school to another, I move from move. Because as you can see that the word is a past tense, but here we will kinda omit the ed sound. Instead of saying moved, we will say move. From here, because it's not a keyword, we will kind of like a from instead of really emphasize the vowel from, we will say from instead of from. When I move from one school to another is a linking sound. What Tim says in his original video, to another I had a chance, 5 words are linked together. It would be like move from one school to another, I had a chance. So you can see the 3 words I had are linked together. I had a chance. When I move from one school to another, I still need to work on that. When I move from one school to another, I had a chance to choose from other languages. Let's talk about the tone. I had done very poorly at Spanish, kind of like a single tone. And when I move from one school to another, the last word, another, is higher than the rest of them. When I move from one school to another, I had a chance to choose from other languages. You get the idea. And that's it. We have completed chapter 1 of shadowing speaking. It has taken me about weeks, although I don't practice it every single day, but it took me quite it took me time. It takes time. Oh my god, I don't know what I should say. It takes time to practice that short period of speaking. 23 seconds of the speaking, you need to spend maybe 3 times, 4 times, 5 times of time to practice that short period, because we need to break down everything from pronunciation to rhythm to tone to linking sound. There are lots of things we need to cover in order to really master the spoken English in American accent. Before I end this episode, let me do all the way. Let me demonstrate all the way from the beginning to the end. Hey folks, Tim Ferriss here. I thought I would talk a little bit about accelerated learning and specifically the capacity of memorizing foreign vocabularies. How do you learn a language? Thought a lot about this, and I thought I was terrible at languages up until about 15. I had done very poorly at Spanish, and when I moved from one school to another, I had a chance to choose from other languages. Let me speak it in a slower tempo. Hey folks, Tim Ferriss here. I thought I would talk a little bit about accelerated learning in specifically the capacity of memorizing foreign vocabularies. How do you learn a language? Thought a lot about this, and I thought I was terrible at languages up until about 15. I had done very poorly at Spanish, and when I moved from one school to another, I had a chance to choose from other languages. Done. Hell yeah. That's the end of chapter 1, Shadowing Speaking. Of course, that is not the end of the whole journey, because learning English is a lifelong mission. I will find another video for me to practice, and that will become my chapter 2 of Shadowing Speaking. So stay tuned, guys, for chapter 2. It will not be the next episode because I need some time to find a new one. And thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.